To keep up with this trip and more, hit subscribe. So we flew Delta, and that was a pretty easy experience. I would say definitely go for the comfort because we could have used a little bit more room. They gave us this really good curry and chickpea dish. I had a little wine, which was nice. Breakfast, not so much. And after 6 hours, because we flew out of Philly, we were welcomed by this beautiful African lady named Sakna. And we had some confusing at the airport, of course, because the bags were everywhere. But once we got on the bus, we were served some tuba coffee and some bread, which is sweet bread. It kind of reminded me of donuts or beignets. And it really paired great with the coffee. So great hospitality right away from our host. And then we had a nice little drive over to our hotel where we would greet in Bissap. Cheers to Africa. Which is a traditional Senegalese drink made out of hibiscus. And then they had some vendors set up so we could shop, which will become a constant thing on this trip. We then checked into our hotel. This is our first hotel room, Hotel Colonia. It was okay. It was nice enough, but I wouldn't recommend this be a place that you stay long term. But it's okay for a few days, and it's right in Dakar. So then we headed out so we can get some lunch, had a nice little drive over to La Fair, which is where we were going to be eating. Shebo Jin, which is Jollof, best Jollof in Senegal. Fight me. We ate this a lot, and you don't get tired of it. I actually miss this rice a lot. There's a little market right outside of La Fair, and we went and enjoyed looking around. Then that night, we wanted to have a little different experience, some more upscale. So we checked out the Lighthouse, which is this beautiful restaurant in a lighthouse at the edge of Dakar. Live music every weekend. Great ambiance. Amazing food. You get a free drink with entry. Such a beautiful view. Today we're going to be doing some sightseeing. This is the fit for today. We're giving very light flowy. We have our hair tied up because we're going to be going to a mosque today. Be walking some steps today to see the Renaissance Monument, and tune in and you'll see how it goes. African Renaissance Monument is 171 feet tall bronze statue located on the top of the Twin Hills outside of Dakar. It's overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. It's beautiful and symbolic of Africa connecting to the African Americans within the United States. As you can see, the hand is pointing forward towards the future, and you have one hand pointing towards the past. So we're going to be walking up these many steps to the top. It's about 186 steps total just to get to the monument. And then from there, you can go to the top of the head. Let's see if we make it. maybe 50 more to go.
Made it. Yay.
The horn is the one entering the wood.
On your way up to the head of the monument, there are several exhibits and museums featuring African history, all the way up to modern history. We actually saw Barack.
He continued his.
Different color of sand.
One of the highlights for me for the trip was sand art. We got to see how this is made by using a substance from the baobab tree to serve as glue. And then various sands from the region are used as the method to make these paintings. I brought like 4. I was obsessed with these. And we stopped at a little beachside barbecue. They were grilling some fish, had some coconuts, and just enjoyed the rest of the day. Nighttime, we ended up at Boma, which 10/10 recommend. Beautiful restaurant located in the Boma Hotel. And I had this great seafood pasta. You know, the Eagles were playing. We from Philly, so we had to watch it, even though it didn't come on until 11 p.m. So we were up until about 4 a.m. watching this game. We definitely regretted it the next day, especially when they didn't win. Okay, we are day 3 in Senegal, and I'm exhausted. I stayed up to about 3 a.m. Senegal time to watch my team lose the Super Bowl. I don't even want to talk about it. Go Eagles. We have this sort of moo-moo situation going on, and also we're going to have a head covering to match because we're going to a mosque as well. So it's an action-packed day, and keep watching so you can see how it goes. New Masjid was such a beautiful mosque. It was just so serene and so quiet.
This is reserved for men only.
Équivalent de cette distance est 63,63.
We thought we were dressed appropriately, but they said we were not, and they gave us these long coverings.
Okay, it is the 99 names of Allah.
I was honestly feeling the look. It was a vibe. Once we left the mosque, we went off to the Artist Village, which is a group of artists all coming together to create different work. We got to visit all of their stalls just to see what type of stuff they had going on.
Okay.
And then we had a surprise drum concert.